Welcome back to Blacktinidad. So now we have our segment Cuéntame, where we play a board game and get to know some amazing guests. And today we're playing Connect 4 with an entrepreneur, a fashion icon, a host, and just someone who's absolutely fabulous. Nina Parker, welcome.
You.
Hey, girl.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, I'm so glad you're here. So we're about to play Connect 4. I don't know if you're good at it.
I used to be a champion. I don't know if I still got the skills.
All right, well, go easy on me, then. Champion.
Self-proclaimed.
Okay, period. So where are you from, Nina?
I am from Sacramento.
Okay.
My parents are LA natives, and so they moved. My dad was in the military, so that we moved to Sacramento. They moved to raise us because he didn't want to raise us in LA. He was like, it's too crazy. And so that's where I grew up, and then went to school in the Bay Area. So a Northern California girl, but now with Southern California roots.
So you a Cali girl all through and through?
All through and through.
All through
Cali,
and through.
Cali girl, born and raised.
Oh, period.
Yes.
What was it like in the Bay?
It was wonderful. I mean, I understand as a kid, I used to be really resentful of my parents because I really wanted to grow up here with my cousins and my aunts and uncles. But now I get the process, what my dad was thinking. And I had like a very good, real childhood. Like we went camping.
So you made your way back to LA because you got into entertainment and hosting. How'd you get into that?
I mean, that's what I've wanted to do probably since I was a kid. So I went to broadcasting school. I went to San Francisco State University and majored in broadcasting and did the whole climb, interned at the local NBC affiliate, and, really just started from literally the bottom.
Now you talk about equal, and you were very, very open about that one job that you had where they weren't paying you what you were worth.
Right.
How did that conversation even start?
If you've ever met me, I'm not really somebody to stay quiet, even to my own detriment. I have never had the ability. It's always been like a joke, like me and my big mouth. Like I was the kid in class who was like on the report card, I got good grades, but it's like she talks too much. And so I've always, had the well, just really quickly.
Girl. The champ.
Four in a row.
Champ. Okay.
It's okay, you focusing on it. It's all good.
We have to read.
But you want to do it again? Okay,
Yeah.
we'll do it again. But yeah, I started there in April of 2007, and by September I was on the show. And then it was the premiere show, and it was on all these stations across the world, and so it went really quickly. And I was really young in the business. Like I didn't have a team, I didn't have an agent, I didn't know what I was supposed to do. And so things happened really quickly, but also like my responsibilities doubled. And I was just starting to notice after years, I was like, everything's kind of staying the same for me. And I'm not being compensated for the work that I'm doing. My face is getting recognized. They're using me on billboards, but I'm still like not getting the compensation that I need.
And how was that conversation like? Like, what did you? What'd you say?
It was. I need more money. Like, I came. What's so crazy? And I don't think I've said this before, but I was on television every day, and I was also. Not only are you on TV, but you're also working in your position. So I was a producer and breaking stories. And I had to go to like check cashing places.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I had to go to check cashing places. And I never forget, I went because I could not pay my bills. They were paying me so low. I couldn't pay my bills. And I would have to go to check cash. And I remember the girl behind the glass was like, aren't you on TV?
I was like, yeah, you're
and
already being recognized.
That was like my switch where I was like, this is crazy.
That is crazy.
And I was like, yeah, girl, now give me my money and leave me alone.
Right, mind your business. Where did you decide that you wanted to create your own clothing line?
What happened was I had before the entertainment industry started to kind of go like this, which it always does this. Yeah. But I just for whatever reason have really good instincts, and what I've tried to do is trust them. And my problem has been not my instincts, but trusting that I can, really execute what I think, because there's always somebody telling you you're not. You don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. And so I just decided I'm gonna trust my instincts and not listen to anybody. And I made the decision that as much as I loved hosting, I was really beholden to a network. I was really beholden, like if my show gets canceled, I don't have a job. And you would go from making great money to zero money and struggling for a year. And I decided I didn't want to live like that. And I wanted to open up multiple streams. I wanted to invest. There were things I wanted to do. I wanted to get my credit better. So I started to figure out like, how do I execute these things? And one of the things I wanted to do was, if I'm gonna do an extra job, I wanna love it. And for me, me, like I felt like there was such a disparity between like the plus size girlies on camera and not being able to wear like the clothes that we wanted, and there just wasn't an option. And really what I found that my niche is filling a void that everybody talks about but nobody's doing much about. And so that's kind of where I was like, I'm gonna start this line and do something for, you know, instead of complaining about it.
Now, I do got a last question for you.
Okay.
All right? So I want you to tell me a crazy story. But the crazy story I want you to tell me is, what is the craziest celebrity encounter that you've ever had?
I don't think I've had any.
Really?
You know what's crazy is like I am really myself on camera.
Yeah.
And I'm really honest about my opinion. And I'm never mean,
yeah.
but I am honest. So
Yeah.
if you out acting a mess, I'm gonna say you acting a mess. It's nothing. I made the decision I would never say anything on camera I wouldn't say to somebody's face.
Oh.
Actually, I had anticipated a bad encounter. I went to interview Nicki Minaj. People told me it was gonna be really complicated, that she would be difficult, that she, you know, is a diva, she's gonna be late, like she's not gonna be nice to you, and it was the opposite.
Really?
She was a professional. Okay. She was actually gonna be dropping some music. She offered to let me listen to the music. She was incredibly nice. Like it was the opposite of what everybody told me it was gonna be. Like she was a professional, was like, you wanna take some pictures? And so it was such a great experience for me, and it was one I'll never forget because I was so scared going in there like, oh, this is gonna be drama.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be here all day. I was in and out that thing. She was so professional. So, you know, it's like you have to make sure you have these experiences on your own and not let everybody get in your head, because people really will try to sabotage you.
Yeah, I'm sure the barbers are gonna love to hear that. They're like, yes.
So yes, that's that. I can't lie. That was like, you know, a wonderful experience and one that stands out to me to this day.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, Nina, tell everyone where they can follow you.
Yes, my name is the same across all my socials. So whether you're on, you know, Twitter, Threads, Instagram, it's the Nina Parker.
Nina, thank you so much, and congratulations. So
Thank
happy that
you.
you're here. Even though you beat me, we're gonna have to rematch another time.
You know,
all right. The champion.
On you. I tried.
Oh my God, this has been so much fun. But don't go anywhere, because we have more Blacktinidad right after the break.